He may be the first champion to have a ponytail.
It's a new style, Larry.
And he is clad in pink and black shoes, pink robe, championship belt around his waist, clashes terribly with the pink. And right now, let's go up to the ring announcer, Luis Marrero, for the introductions of the fighters.
Y ahora, señoras y señores, el evento estelar de la noche. Aquí, presenta este combate estelar por el título de los Super Plumas.
A Super Featherweight Championship, as the announcements will be made in Spanish here.
Río Piedra, al contendiente número 1.
Number 1 contender,
Rafael Solis.
and Solis getting a little of a Macho Camacho act here. Both fighters seem very loose.
En la esquina roja, el invicto natural de Bayamón, radicado en Nueva York, Héctor Macho Camacho.
So Macho Camacho was introduced, and very much of a mixed review here from the fans.
Well, they've changed their minds, as stated, as usual. But this could be a very short fight.
Larry, a lot of people are saying that.
We should keep in mind that, and I don't know how good Solis is, but he's come from a boxing family. Two brothers have fought for the world titles. One of them has won it briefly in the bantamweight division. He's been a professional fighter for 10 years. So he's got some background in boxing. And we just ought to respect that a little bit, at least until the fight starts.
And a lot of handshaking and very good sportsmanship going on here as we prepare to get underway. It'll be interesting to see, Ray, just how Camacho starts this fight. He knows he's in there against a guy who historically has been a slow starter. Opening round, they come to the center of the ring, and it's just rather an even pace to start. As a matter of fact, Solis is more up-tempo than Camacho at the bell.
Well, for Solis, he's going to have to keep that jab out there and keep Camacho off balance. If not, Camacho's going to rush in, try to get him hurt, and get him out of there.
And Solis playing a little game with Camacho here as he smiles at him. Camacho, not particularly a stylish fighter, just a guy that gets the job done and does it in pretty spectacular fashion. He is dealing with a man with an 8-inch reach advantage on him here. Not to mention 5 inches in height.
And that height and reach advantage could create a few problems for Camacho until he's able to figure Solis out.
And also, it's compounded by the fact that he's a left-hander.
Yes, and the fact that he must match Solis' jab. Slow his man down.
Solis has been able to get the jab in here early on. Solis trying a left-hand lead, very short.
You notice the way that Solis keeps that jab out there, Barry. What can happen is a counterpunch by Camacho. Camacho, on the other hand, has to be very careful of Solis' left hand.
Solis drops that right hand after he throws the jab, too, and that could be very dangerous.
What they're doing is matching jabs. And this is what Camacho wants, to get inside, to slow his man down.
Solis is really toying with Camacho here, and that could be toying with fire.
Well, as long as he keeps that jab out there, he's going to make it quite difficult for Camacho.
He caught him with a right hand, and Solis fighting and wiggling against the ropes.
And he could very well frustrate Camacho with his height and with his being cute.
Very active first round, and the crowd here loves it. Right hand by Camacho. Solis bounces off the ropes. you that we do have a translator with us, Enrique Sanchez, sitting with us ringside, and we will get an immediate translation of just what transpires in the corner of Rafael Solis, where, of course, the language there will be Spanish. We will also be going into Macho Camacho's corner. 15 seconds remaining in the first round. Very fast-paced round.
It's a good fight for Camacho because he'll learn how to be more technical with other fights.
There's a little bit of a butt there also. Camacho calls himself a street fighter. He says, I came from the gutter. That's the way to fight. End of round one. Very up-tempo round.
Solis was very active and perhaps a little bit more aggressive than we had led to believe he would be.
Let him attack you, and then you counterpunch. He's a bad fighter. I think he's tired. Let's see what happens.
Well, as you heard, his own corner wants Solis to slow down and not be quite so aggressive. Perhaps just a little nervous energy in the first round. I think we'll see him trying to be more of the counterpuncher now.
This is the second round.
Well, they also claim that Camacho is tired. I mean, that was the first round.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite true. Supporters of Solis have said that if the fight should go 5 rounds, after that Solis' chances improve a great deal.
Look for an overhand left hand by Camacho.
That punch was short.
It was difficult to make calls with southpaws.
And Solis trying to go with an uppercut.
Solis, he doesn't want to get against the ropes. He shouldn't be against the ropes.
Combination by Solis. Best combination of the fight.
The guys are really putting their whole body behind each punch.
Solis the right hook, back with the left hand. Solis throwing a lot of combinations, I have to say that. Going downstairs on Camacho.
Solis is still tight, and he's waiting his shot. He's starting to telegraph his punches. Also, that's a sign of, we're talking about being tired, that's a sign of fatigue or arm weariness.
And remember, this is just the second round. Solis hitting and holding. And draws a warning for it.
About coming in. They must be very cautious and use that jab first and work their way in. Because in rushing in, both are susceptible for lead-off right or lead-off left.
Rafael Solis is really fighting an intelligent fight so far, at least in the sense of trying to take advantage of his reach.
That's the lead-off. That was the lead-off punch I was talking about. What happens, the fighter rushes in without putting the jab out first. He comes in with his head.
Macho Camacho counter-punching very well. And once again, left to the heart.
If that left hand had land on the chin, it probably been over.
And you saw Camacho spin his man around and try to hit him from behind. Macho has done that before. And this is the end of the second round.
Let's take a look at Solis trying to use a straight left hand. Two southpaws fighting for a world championship. Sort of unusual. that Camacho seems to be handling the commotion here quite well. I think he's been a lot more composed and disciplined than we might have been led to believe.
I think that's absolutely right, Larry. And in fact, when Camacho has had mediocre performances in the past, they've always been because he clowned a little bit too much. He has had a couple of tough fights, one against Cubanito Perez, and Camacho turns his bat around again, and the other against Blaine Dixon. And both times, really, it was because he clowned for the most part and held.
Well, Camacho is becoming more of a professional with every fight.
A little short with the left hand was Solis.
What's happening now? Camacho is slowly but surely wearing Solis down because I don't believe Solis has ever been at this pace.
Solis throwing a lot of arm punches.
You have to understand, you have to be doing something to match Camacho's speed. Defensively and offensively.
That hook was up on the gloves. Camacho circling his man now, and that is exactly what Billy Giles told him to do in the corner. You have the feeling Camacho's starting to measure his man a little bit here.
Well, he has control now, although it's still a very difficult fight for Camacho. What he should be doing now, Barry, at this point, is trying to work that body because Camacho, he works the body very well. And it will make the fight easier for him because of Solis' height and reach advantage.
Solis really opens himself up when he throws those wild right hands. It's not a jab, it's really kind of a roundhouse right.
The way Solis is coming in, he's going to catch something on the chin. Plus, he's off balance. You notice when he throws, especially the right hook, he swings completely off balance, like there. That was a perfect example once again.
That right hand by Camacho was short. The uppercut actually got in. And you're very right, Ray. Solis really lunging with his punches now, and you have the feeling he's just sitting back. Camacho is just waiting for an opportunity.
Because what's happening now, Camacho is matching punch for punch and even started to double up on his punches.
There he went down and came up.
Right to the body and back to the head. Those are the type of combinations and punches that would do damage and be very effective against a fighter like Solis, who's awkward as a matter of fact.
Solis also getting a little bit predictable with what he's doing. You see him coming in with a lunging right. That time he came in with an uppercut. End of the third round.
We're going into Solis' corner. He may be built like the fifth ring post, but he's not. Because he's got this Jacuosa. You're doing your opponent's strike now. Don't fight with him. Fight seriously. You're a fighter. Don't smile. They take that into consideration. Don't smile. Don't tell her he's one punch. Try to gap. Jabbing. What Solis' corner is telling him, this is a fight. Take it seriously.
Well, if he can't take this one seriously, I don't think there's any that he can.
I was going to think about, was that necessary?
It's the fourth round.
Now we see some head-to-hand feints by Camacho, which throws the fight off. It throws his time and the rhythm off. That's the punch Camacho has to watch out for, that left hand of Solis. Because Solis throws his jab out and comes across with that straight left hand. Not too much movement from Solis.
Not quite as wild this round as he was in the third, however.
Well, he was a little tight in the early round. What we should see is more fluid punches and more natural punches coming from both fighters. They both had time to loosen up. I was expecting a flash knockdown from Camacho, but Solis, he impressed me the first 2 rounds because he was very, very defensive.
Well, Solis not fighting a bad fight here, making a good show of himself. There was a low blow in there. And Camacho apologizes. This is the 4th round, coming down toward 1 minute remaining. Been a good fight so far. That was up on the gloves.
Camacho has to be careful about rushing in with his head.
And Camacho, the right-hand counterpunch.
That's what he needs to be doing, Barry. Keep that jab out, and every opportunity to take advantage of it.
Macho also got an uppercut in close quarters. And there was a good left hand by Solis. And Solis another left hand. That was a short left hand. And it backs Camacho off for the moment.
Solis has a very stiff jab.
That brings the crowd alive here in San Juan. Camacho the right hand again. Some of the best punching in the fight in that round.
That was Solis' best round. He had been on the initiative more than we expected of him. Camacho still hasn't started his in and out sort of awkward style. There's that long left hand landed by Solis that probably was the difference in the story of that fight. Here it is from ground level. Something we hadn't noticed before was that Camacho immediately hit him back with his own right hand.
This the 5th round. And actually in the 4th round, another thing is that Solis went to the right-hand jab rather than that looping right hand that he'd been trying with before.
Well, he'll find that it's far more effective throwing it straight than trying to loop it. Because keeping Camacho in the center of the ring and keeping him at bay will help him out a great deal if he wants to land with that overhand left.
Camacho very quick on the counter punches.
Camacho's probably is making it a little difficult for Solis because he's starting to fight that left hand.
That was a good right hand by Camacho.
Camacho could be hurt from a punch by Solis.
I don't think really either man was hurt there. Solis just coming on the offense.
Yes, I think he is, Barry, because he's backing away, and that's sign of hurt.
And there was a left to the heart.
That was a beautiful lead-off left by Camacho.
Just a terrific punch by Camacho.
Now watch what happens with Camacho. He's going to take advantage of it, and watch the punches that he's able to throw.
And if he wasn't hurt before, he is hurt now. And another right to the body.
Solis is out of it now.
And he's still got a long way to go. Not yet halfway through the 5th round. Solis bleeding from the mouth and just trying to weather the storm. 1:23 remaining in the round.
There's enough time to get Solis out of there. Camacho has to be careful not to out-punch himself.
And there was another good left hand. That's all. This one's going to be over. Camacho did not let up for a minute. He really has the killer instinct. No question.
It appeared to me, Bird, that Camacho was hurt, but evidently he wasn't. And he caught Solis with that straight left hand and put him down.
It was just a terrific punch to the heart. Right on the chest is where it looked like that punch landed.
It was a very powerful punch. Well, here we see Solis rush in. As I stated before, he's susceptible for lead-off punches.
Now that really wasn't the punch that did the damage to start things out. It was the left hand in the chest. Let's take a look at another. This again is another look at the punch that put him down.
Well, once again, that's that straight left hand of Camacho. And with Camacho's speed, Burn, he can do this and get out of trouble at the same time.
So you can see the predictable bedlam in the ring here. Camacho very impressive, all told.
I tell you what, I'm very impressed with Camacho's performance is the fact he was composed and he was professional in the ring tonight.
Yeah, he really was. He lost a lot of show, but I'll tell you what also, I think a lot of that had to do with Sugar Ray Leonard. I know you had an opportunity to talk to him a few times.
Well, since I've been here, I had a opportunity to speak with Camacho, and all the animation is fine and dandy, but when you're in the ring, you have to be very serious.
And that is his mother, a kiss from his mother, and his sister also in the ring, and his brother. And I think this is a win that he can take home and be very proud of. Let's take a look at the last knockdown.
Well, once again, being professional, Camacho took advantage of the opportunity. He had Solis in trouble, and Solis in bad shape at this point here.
There was no way he was going down. Here's another look.
Watch the speed of the punches. Punches coming left and right. He catches Solis on the back and the side of the face. Solis is just in bad shape, man.
Once he has his man in trouble, there's no question he's going to finish him off.
And the fact that his hand speed, he takes full advantage of his natural and God-gifted talent.
So a very impressive win, and I think also it's fair to say that he beat a pretty good fighter tonight.
Well, it's fair to say that Camacho's in there with Rafael Solis, who I say now was a worthy challenger.
All right, we're going to be going up to the ring in just a moment here. Larry Merchant trying to get himself in a position where he can talk to the winner. And right now, let's go up to Larry Merchant, who is with Macho Camacho.
Okay, Barry, here we have Hector Camacho. Hector, it looked like he hit you his best shot about a minute before you finished him and got you just upset and you came back at him.
Well, yes, he did call me pretty well. Nothing really dangerous, but I thought they hit me. You know, he let me know he hit me. And it was a good shot, and it made me come. It's like, the better you are, the better come out of me.
Do you think he got careless after that and he thought that he would have you and left himself open?
No, because he was trying to protect the fight. And I was just beating him with a jab and a lot of sweet movement, and it was not a time because he was beginning to slow down.
Did you find him very awkward and difficult to go with in the first 3 or 4 rounds?
Yes, at first, you know, but you know, two fellas, you know how long.
Hector, it seems that people think of you as a wild, crazy kid, but in the ring you seem pretty disciplined.
Well, it's like, you know, it's time for pleasure, it's time for business. And when it comes out to business, I get pretty mean, because I'm the macho man.
What are your plans in the future? Do you want to meet Ray Mancini, or you want to read Aaron Pryor?
Well, Mancini's my big dream fight, so that's the money fight. There's nobody out there but me at home. He don't got no business fighting Aaron Pryor. If Aaron Pryor did what he did to Aguayo, then imagine what he did to Mancini.
Do you think you can fight Aaron Pryor?
Well, no time, you know. Everything is timing with me. I want to be a 3-time champion. I'll go after Mancini, and then later on in my career, by the age of 23, I'll give Aaron Pryor if that's what it takes to be a 3-time champion.
Thank you very much.
But hey, nevertheless, Pryor's my main man. I dig him.
All right, thank you, Hector Camacho.